The future of Detroit and Michigan is uncertain as key leaders have announced they're not running for re-election. So who could be in the race to serve as your governor? She has served as Michigan's 43rd Secretary of State, becoming one of our most prominent leaders in our country, ensuring accessibility during our past elections. And now she has announced her bid for our state's leader. Joining us now in studio is Jocelyn Benson. Thanks a lot for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate you having you here. So tell us, why now? Why is this the right time in your political career to do this?
You know, I love my job. I get to wake up every day trying to just make government work well for our citizens. Every one of our 10.5 million residents comes to our offices and is able to get in and out efficiently and within 20 minutes when they renew their driver's license. So it's important to me that we extend that to all of state government and make Michigan's government efficient and transparent and really working for everyone. I've traveled the state extensively over the last several years, and especially over the last few months, it's been clear to me that people are hurting. They want to be heard. They want their lives to be a little bit easier. They want us to save them money, save time, and make everything work better. And that's what I've done as Secretary of State, and I'll be proud to be able to do that as our next governor, too.
So you believe your experience as Secretary of State will definitely help in the governorship?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I know how to run state government, and I know how to run it efficiently. I know how to cut wasteful spending and actually just deliver results and make things work better. Our office is now the poster child for government efficiency and transparency, as opposed to being the butt of jokes, as it was when I took office. But I'm also a mom, and I'm a former educator. I'm the daughter of 2 special education teachers and someone who started my career working to bring people into education as an opportunity for everyone to have a voice. I ran one of our state's best law schools, Wayne State Law School as well, and saw firsthand how important it is for everyone to have access to real educational opportunity, whether it's K through 12, making our schools the best in the nation, which is a goal of mine, or making sure when you graduate you have a path to a well-paying job, be it in manufacturing, through an apprenticeship program, through a year of government service, through Michigan Corps, as we've announced we want to bring to Michigan, a year of paid service for anyone who wants it out of high school, or going into getting a 4-year college degree and being able to graduate, stay in Michigan, and make your career here.
You know, as of this moment, 2 other candidates are declared for this, Mike Duggan and Eric Nesbitt. What sets you apart from those 2?
Well, I'm a seasoned state executive who's run for statewide office several times. This will be my 4th statewide campaign, so I know how to show up in every corner of the state and serve people and listen and then deliver results. Whether folks are Democrat, Republican, or independent, I've been proud to earn their support throughout my time as Secretary of State, winning my most recent election just a few years ago by 14 points, winning counties that other Democrats had not won. So I know how to bring people together, actually deliver on our promises, and make sure no matter who someone affiliates with as a party or where they live, that they know when they look to state government, when I'm in charge, it'll be on their side.
Looking at how things just shook down in the federal election, do you think being associated with the current administration here is a positive?
Well, I think anyone who is sincerely committed to saving people time and money and making sure government works well for everyone is the type of leader that Michiganders are looking for. And I'll continue to collaborate with folks on all sides of the aisle to make sure we're delivering results. And, you know, we'll stand up to bullies and powerful people when they come to try to threaten the security of our residents, but also be willing to work with folks, anyone who's willing to improve the lives of Michigan citizens.
Well, let's talk about improving the lives of the citizens in this fine state. What is on the top of your priority list?
Well, it's not lost on me that our schools are ranked in the bottom 10 in the nation. I want us to be in the top 10. As a mom and as a Michigander, it's important to me that every kid in Michigan has an opportunity to prosper and make it. I want Michigan to be the best place in the country to be a kid, to raise a kid, and to call home. And that also means making sure our economic policy is investing in people and places, delivering on transit and other things to make Michigan an easy place to get around, and making sure our economic policies are about giving people a shot, investing in our workplaces, and helping grow our talent through that.
And you've always been big on transparency and accountability. Does that get easier, you think, as you get higher up the government ladder?
I've always lived in a world, whether I've been running a law school or running a state agency, where transparency is the name of the game. I know when it comes to improving trust in government and in our elections and getting people engaged as well in service and making Michigan better, it all roots back to transparency as our North Star. And I've seen a lot of bickering in Lansing, a lot of things stymied, a lot of things not moving forward. And I've found when it comes to just being transparent and open and honest, you can actually get a lot more things done. And that's the type of, that transparency and that government efficiency will be the hallmark of my administration.
And what do you see of this race coming up with your competitors?
Well, I started my career investigating extremists around the country and hate crimes and hate groups undercover as a young 19-year-old. So I've never backed down from a tough fight. And I can be quite fearless going into things when they're the right reasons. And that's what this is about for me, making sure we travel every corner of the state, as I've been doing, to make our case to the voters that will make their lives a little bit easier, will cut money, cut costs, save them time. And I'm looking forward to taking that message to the people and making sure we have a vision that we can deliver on, and making Michigan the best place to call home, to be a kid, to raise a kid, to go to school, to start a job, everything. We want you to do it here. And we know we've got the ingredients to make Michigan one of those leading states in the country, and I'm ready to get it done.
All right, Jocelyn, thanks a lot for dropping by this morning.
Thanks for having me.
Our pleasure.